be in this restaurant with Chef Keller present. I have been excited for months, and I'm so pleased that you're all joining us. I have been with Chef Keller through all of his cookbooks, as a bookseller and as a diner. I started with French Laundry, which we sold thousands of copies of, and I used to be the voyeur. It's on my coffee table. I have it open, propped open, gazing at the beautiful photographs of exquisite food. And then came Bouchon, and I was drawn up to Bouchon restaurant for the chicken, which I read the recipe like literature, and Bouchon had me at hello. When I walked into Bouchon, first of all, you walk in and there's an embosser. Who doesn't love the little embosser? Have you been to Bouchon? Oh, it's just an exquisite little touch. You step in the door, you feel so welcomed by every detail. You get to play with the embosser, then you go to your table, and the food comes out, and it's amazing. The staff is so friendly. And I go and I have the chicken. And what I do is I go back again, and I look at everybody's tables, and I'm always the one that the waiter hates that's like tugging on the elbow and saying, "What's she having over that other table?" And then they would come around and take my order, and there'd always be this pregnant pause, and I would say, "The roast chicken and the profiteroles for dessert." And I would do this time and time again. And then thank God Chef Keller did Ad Hoc, because you took it out of my hands. The menu is set each and every day. And I have to tell you, it is so charming to be delighted and surprised by what you're going to have for dinner. I never allow myself to look at the email that slips in every day and tells me what they're serving at Ad Hoc. I let myself book in and be surprised, which I have been continually by you, Chef Keller. You delight, you enchant. I feel your hand at every meal. So please, a warm welcome to Chef Keller.
Thank you. Thank you. That's probably the most eloquent introduction I've ever had. It was wonderful. You want to keep going? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. It's certainly a thrill to have you here. So there's only a few of you who've been to Ad Hoc, right? So Ad Hoc was an accidental restaurant. You'll read that in the book. I forget what page it's on, but there was an email I sent out on, actually it was just after midnight on April 1st, talking about this restaurant and what I wanted to do here. A simple, fun restaurant, sort of 4 courses, no choices, wine, interactive, where everybody kind of family style, and you kind of help serve the person next to you and pour the wine for the people at your table. It was kind of a family style restaurant, and I don't know how many of you had menus on the table when you got home after school for dinner. That I did, and this restaurant was based on that. Food that we remember, food that we have reference points for. You know, you have some of those things tonight. You know, fried chicken. Who didn't love fried chicken when they were a kid? Who didn't love cupcakes when they were children? Who didn't love meatballs when you were a child? All the food that was reminiscent of our childhood. And not just my childhood, but a collective childhood of everybody here that works in this restaurant and people that actually work in our restaurant group. Give ideas about the menu, about the different preparations and about the food. So it's been a collective memory of our childhoods that we have been able to collect, to put together into a book, into a restaurant, so everybody can enjoy it. So I really want to say thank you again for coming tonight. You have at your table the Ad Hoc cookbook, and I just want to go over the page numbers so that you can actually reference those page numbers to the food tonight. You're having for your canapé fried chicken, which is on page 13, as well as meatballs, which is on page 175. The salad that you'll enjoy, you may want to take notes so that you can go back to that later on. The salad that you enjoy, the salad of living bib lettuce, is on page 130. The prime beef ribeye is on page 56. The Yukon Gold potato pave, which is a real challenging recipe, probably the most challenging recipe in the cookbook to make. Shows you how easy the book is on page 225. The carrot stew is on page 190. Our figs that are in our Calgary Creamery cheese is on page 246. The flatbread that's served with it is on page 280. And of course, our cupcakes, which is on page 315 and 316.